everyone, and welcome to a series I'll be starting where I'll be doing my makeup and talking about unsolved cases only. I'm kind of like the Bailey Starion, except where she does mostly solved cases, I'll be doing mostly unsolved. I have a form down below for you to submit if you want to know more about a case, or for me to talk about a case. And today's case will be on Little Lord Fauntleroy. Keep watching to know more about this mysterious case. Alrighty, so Little Lord Fauntleroy's body was discovered on March 8th, 1921 by a store employee in Wisconsin. He was found floating in a lake, and police have no clue for when he was dumped into the lake or anything of that sort. All I know is that he got struck in the head by a blunt object, and that they have some theories. Although the theories don't really do anything, as they're just theories, and we still do not know the answers. The little boy had blonde hair, brown eyes, and a missing tooth from his lower jaw. So it really doesn't even help us. They're either, as a lot of young kids lose their teeth around that age. So, all we know is that that could have been ripped or something, but nothing says that it was forcibly removed. So, some investigators say that he was floating in the water for months, as I've said. So that doesn't help anything, because that really tells us nothing other than that he's been there for months. The little boy was found wearing a gray sweater, a blouse, black stockings, leather shoes, and extensive underwear for that time period, I guess. The quality of his clothes suggests that it's possible that he had come from a wealthy family. The theory is that he was adopted, so taken from a wealthy family, and was discarded in a location where they couldn't identify him or anything of that sort, to help this little boy, be back with his family. Or his body, anyways. So the killer obviously moved him so that he would not be found, and that the killer would be away from the police's radar of suspects, because they have a radar of suspects. A theory is that the little boy could be Homer Lime. Homer Lime is a young boy who ended up disappearing around the same time that Little Lord Fauntleroy was killed. So just that enough already points it could be him, but still unknown. His father said that he was killed in a car accident and traveling with friends, but there are no records of that anywhere to verify that. And I didn't read that Homer Lime was from a wealthy family. It didn't say anything about that, so that doesn't really help either. Apparently a kind woman in the area was able to raise enough money to get Little Lord Fauntleroy buried in a nice cemetery, and to have a proper burial so that he would not be forgotten, and maybe his family's still out there. Descendants, of course, but people that might be able to find him and oh yeah, hey, that was my grandma's cousin or something, or something that can help. But Minnie Conrad the woman who raised the money to get him a proper burial, was also buried in the same graveyard, or gravesite. Gravesite. Gravesite's like the actual grave. So, graveyard. I don't know for where she's buried, so I don't know if she's like buried beside him or like with family. So, and I did try to find that, so. But like, the thing that's like really suspicious to me is like there's like no case or like no reports of Homer Lee May being, you know, killed. Like, that part is the most suspicious part, because, like, wouldn't you want there to be, like, a record of your kid dying? It's like, that makes sense to me. It's like, in my mind, there would be a theory, or a report of your child, you know, dying. So, apparently his father was also convicted of killing Homer Lee May, but he ended up being released because I guess he didn't do it, which is sus. So, detectives were unable to even find out if, like, Homer Lee May was, like, with his father's friends. Which, like, you would think there would be. Like, there'd be something there. Be like, oh yeah, hey, my kid was with this person that day. But, like, there's not, which is weird to me, because, I don't know, I just think, like, the whole, like, case is weird. Like, there was something, like, some foul play there. And maybe, okay, let's say Homer Lee May and Little Lord Fauntleroy are the same person. That means his father ended up killing him. Like, that is, like, kind of spooky. Imagine being like a young kid and boom, your father like ends up killing you. And you gotta like haunt the world or like haunt wherever, you know? It's kind of sad. I don't know. I feel like, oh, of course, this before. I found this information online. You can find it too. I'm not meaning to disrespect anyone that I'm talking about. Ever. And I'm just telling a case with no ill intent. Like, something about that's just like really weird. Like, how can you say, oh yeah, there's no report of my kid dying, and I didn't read on that Little Lord Fauntleroy's family ever even. Because a kid is not put out of nowhere, right? A kid has to come from somewhere. And, like, either his family did not care about him enough, I doubt that, or he really was abducted, so the family already believed that he was dead, or that something else had happened to him. Thank you for watching, and please click subscribe if you're interested in more cases. Like the video, comment. Thank you for watching. Bye!